Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and in the last episode, we left Olympus Coliseum and we took the warp hole and we bumped into the world of Aladdin, Agrabah, and the man himself is here, and we've also got Homer Simpson himself along for the ride. Now, here's the thing. We bumped into Jasmine. Jafar was messing with the Heartless, trying to find the keyhole of this world, and that's our mission, to find the keyholes of each world while trying to find our friends. Hey, we're making more along the way. It's win-win. But hey, we have a being of infinite cosmic power. We're not using his ability to just, you know, seal the keyhole and just banish the darkness from all worlds and whatnot, because that would just make our life so much easier, and the genie his ultimate power is not just being squandered, and the genie will probably be pretty cool with it anyway, but that's the problem. People here are idiots. But yes, we've got new stuff to talk about. Aladdin actually has a weapon. He has a sword, powerful and efficient. Pretty simple. It's a power of 5, a finely crafted scimitar he probably looted from one of the Heartless, perhaps. Or maybe he found it in the Key of Wonders and didn't actually get penalised for it. Who knows? But he starts off with a fire ring, which makes perfect sense, because it resists fire damage by 20%. It's heat-related, we're in a desert, and most enemies attack with fire. Makes perfect sense. He also has a Protect Chain for additional defense. So, you know, if we wanted to loot it, we could. And, he's got some items. I'm going to say give all those to me. Again, I'm a bit of a dick, but he's not going to be using them. Believe me. So, yeah, we got a few more items right there. Let's see. What else did we get? Oh, yeah, abilities. I completely forgot. Aladdin's got a few abilities that we need to go over. He's got 11 AP, so he hasn't got enough for Treasure Magnet or Critical Plus, but we already know what they do, except for Critical Plus. Basically, critical damage does more damage than a normal hit. It's basically the critical hit of this game. Basically, an orange pulse happens that's a little bit more reddish, and just does more damage in general. But this just increases the chances for critical hits. Now, Crescent. Jump straight up to attack enemies overhead. So it's basically a guaranteed super heavy whack against airborne enemies. Sandstorm, strike at enemies while charging through them. So I believe that cuts through defenses as the payoff, because you just run in a straight line swinging your sword. You've also got Cheer, which is not a signature move for Aladdin, but he's the first one to have it. Increases the summon's MP gauge, giving them more time and attacks per battle. Equipped to entire parties with a boost effect. So, if we use any summons, they will have a slightly longer MP bar, and that means that their time limit is a little bit extended. Treasure Magnet we already know about, Lucky Strike we already know about, and Jackpot we already know about. I don't need any of the rest of them, so I think I might swap off Treasure Magnet for the Critical Plus, because then both Treasure Magnets are off, and that feels a lot more combat related. And finally, we need to go to Aladdin's, oh shoot. We need to go to Aladdin's manual. Again, MP and HP items only in emergency. Special attacks, I'm going to have constant because that's his only method of dealing damage with his magic. And frequently when he hasn't got any magic. You might as well use his magic as much as possible because he has only got about 4 blocks, I think? 3 blocks. And they're going to charge pretty quick, considering that he doesn't have to charge above the 1 block every time too far. We might as well have a look at his stats as well. So we've got 36 HP, 3 MP, 11 AP, 24 attack, and 20 defense. He is the strongest and most defensive out of everybody here. Probably because he's level 25, but good lord, he's a tank and deals the damage. If we were going to replace anyone, it probably would be Goofy, because since he's support, that's just more power to take out enemies quicker. So yeah. And finally, we might as well check the journal while we're here at this point, because we've got some new things to check off. I believe in later games, everything actually shows up new, and if you got new in one menu, it will say new here. But I think it's only in the Final Mix versions of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix that actually have the new show up, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't on the PS2 original, but I haven't played that very often, because this is just better in general. More content, more gameplay, and better graphics. So we got Aladdin. But the genie, Jasmine, and Jafar, nice mugshot there, Abu, which we haven't actually seen that much of, Carpet, and Iago, even though we've never actually met him, we must have been told by Aladdin. But there we go. And I believe, actually, we've yeah, we've already fought a Fat Bandit. I didn't actually mention these. They're basically the same as the large bodies. The only difference is, instead of maining with punches and lunges, they main with fire breath and fire balls. So, yeah, just whack them with ice and you'll pretty much one-shot them. In fact, saying that, I think I might want to actually go to customize and change my fire to blizzard for this level, because fire's not going to be that helpful. But with that, we're all ready to actually start moving on. So when we entered here originally, that wasn't blocked off, but now it is. So we're going to have to find another way in. Thankfully, this doorway is now not blocked off. I'm guessing they just moved the boxes and barrels from here to in that way, which seems very weird considering you would have to expect people to jump up in order to get here. But hey, we're back here again, and they've blocked off that exit way as well. So we're gonna have to platform over these again. Give you a couple of hefty whacks. There we go. Grab the money. And I'm falling. Yep. I really hate it when that happens. Don't like doing aerial combo attacks when that happens, but hey, I just got a Thunder Shard from that Yellow Opera, so I can't be too mad. Because they will come in very handy later on. Actually, I think if you do break all these boxes, yeah, you can jump on these ones and they never break. So even if you do break those boxes, you can still get up. You can actually pick up these pots, I just haven't been doing so, because there's not much any point. Because our main attacks actually do more damage than pots and barrels now. Oh, come on, really? I can't hit this guy? There we are. God damn it. Right, so let's head back to Main Street now that we've got past all those blockades. But I don't want to fall down just yet. I want to jump over here. And fight these guys, apparently. Right, well, you guys haven't got anyone to heal, so yeah, you can just go float down there, and I'm not going to be bothered. Why did you cast that on me, Donald? Excuse you? Well, I guess he was trying to aim for the Green Requiem, but he was just on, like, above me, so that might have been the thing. Got a Bright Shard for that, though. But this way's now open, so now we can go in here. Takes us to the bazaar. And what a weird bazaar it is. You just look down. Oh my god, they have appeared. These are the black fungus enemies. Normally we would have other encounters here, but these are rare Heartless. Basically, they have little to no HP at all, but they have insane defenses. And as you can see by that one, he's turned himself rock. And they have poison-based attacks. When they're rock, you can't do damage to them in any possible way. And since they like attacking with poison, the initial attack does a lot of damage and your HP saps over time. Plus, every time that they do it, it makes you bounce back and, you know, you just have a lot of trouble actually attacking them. They don't disappear after a while, you have to kill them. But when you do kill them, they'll either give you tons of experience, sometimes good item drops, but most of the time they're just here as an inconvenience, and I was not noticing my HP dropping due to the poison. Oh my god, we're just not having a good time here. You know what? Bugger it. I'm going to use this, because at least now I can keep my distance and just unload the damage when necessary. But I can't cut this cutscene. Every time you summon, you have to watch these cutscenes. I'm going to say, though, thank God that they actually did allow you to, or implement a way to cut out the cutscene if you've already seen it when in that one visit to a world. So, let's charge. Whack! So we only get 2 chances to use this. Thankfully, if we're charging him, he won't disappear while we're in the middle of an attack. Alright, so now if I just... God damn it! There we go! They're all taken care of. And did you see how much experience we were getting while we were killing them, by the way? 96 experience points, I believe. That's insane! And you know what? I can't complain about it. They are tough to beat, but we got a lot of money for it as well. There's a blue trinity here, so we're going to have to come back later. But considering that we've been seeing green and yellow trinities everywhere recently, we're going to have to come back anyway. I need to heal up Donald, because he's got no magic. And at some point I got another HP. Oh no, I got the HP up near the end of last episode. Excuse me. I was about to say, when did I get more HP? My HP bar's gone bigger. Thunder G, not bad. Grab the ledge. Hop up here. Whack this. Got another fire ring that we don't have to pay for. That's nice. And this was really the only reason we had to come in here. Yeah, considering this particular location is called the Bazaar, it's literally just a hole in the middle of walls. There's no stalls or vendors or anything. How do you call this the Bazaar? There's nothing here. I think it's bizarre that there is nothing there, if you get what I mean. But yeah, we've now opened up that gate. We just got to make our way back to that gate. Now, I'm pretty sure I can't get back there. Actually, what am I doing? Blizzard. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage. They have a lot of HP, by the way. Look how much HP they got. I believe you can actually take his fireballs if you can time it, but it's quite hard considering how fast they move. Sometimes he does 3 fireballs, sometimes he does a flamethrower, sometimes he'll do a couple of fireballs and then follow it up with a flamethrower. And it can be quite devastating. So, the only reason why I'm actually trying to go in for damage here is because Blizzard's not doing a lot of damage to him at the moment. I'm going to do it now, though. There we are. I kind of need this. Donald, you didn't need to heal me. I was grabbing HP orbs when you did that. HP was fine. Let me just knock you out, because these guys are obviously not doing their job for you. And hello, I keep saying Protera Chain. I know it's called Protera, as it just said it right there. But again, rare drop. They don't drop that often. Of course, the other elements we've been fighting earlier, so a Protera Chain isn't as good as what we've got right now with the Fire and the Blizzard Ring. But, you know, still nice to have, I guess. And yeah, bugger it. I'll just upgrade Aladdin for now since we're using him. I mean, I've already got a Protera ring in my inventory. I might as well use it. But hey, we can actually head over to the palace here, which we couldn't do before. And there's nothing happening here but enemies. So where the hell is Jasmine? I just got an Ether and a Thunder Shard at once there. And a Bright Shard. 3 drops in 3 enemies. What the hell? Technically 4 enemies, because I just got the Protera ring as well. Chain, excuse me. You know what I mean. That is kind of crazy. And by the way, notice that you can actually see the blockade in that previous map. All these maps are actually connected, but for some reason you have loading transitions in between. Except in certain situations. Don't understand why, but there you go. Maybe it's because of all the pots in the area, but these are pretty small areas anyway. We can't really do anything here. Can we enter the palace? No. I have to come back later. Then again, we opened up that gate, so maybe we should try making our way up to that gate. So we're going to have to head back round. But we can't actually do that because the ways there, on this level anyway, that we can actually reach are all blocked up back to the back alley that we were at. We got an AP up for Sora. Very nice. We'll go check our abilities, see what we can equip in a moment. Probably the combo pluses. Another Blaze Gem. We're just getting a lot of those. Abilities. Let's see what we got here. Well, I don't have enough for the Sonic Blade, but I do have enough for both the combo pluses. So you know what? We might as well just slap them both on for now. Despite what I've said before. I mean, at this point, we've got those large bandits, so... But hey, if we platform up this way, we can actually reach this way, and we can actually go through. And it takes us back to the palace anyway! Well, the reason being is because... Oh, it's not doing it right now. Interesting. Let's just whack these guys. There we are. Oh, don't fall! Oh boy, that would have been bad. If I didn't turn around and grab the ledge there, I would have missed out on this chest. Bloody hell, a tech of 12? Well, that would have been a tech of 3 originally, but because we got a double tech boost, that got doubled and then doubled again. And that pot went flying! That was amazing. That was pretty much just home run a pot. That was awesome. Glad I caught that on camera. We got another Protera Chain, so that rare drop that we just got kind of got nilled. Can we jump up here? Nope. We've pretty much checked everywhere in Agrabah. Where the hell's Jasmine? Maybe we need to head back to Aladdin's house, maybe? Let's go do that. I mean, we might as well. We're kind of battered. We need to go to the save point, so... So, Jafar is after Jasmine and this keyhole. Keyhole, eh? Could have swear I've heard about that somewhere before. Really? Where? Now, where was it? It's only been 200 years. Well, anyway, we've got to stop Jafar before it's too late. Alright. So, now that we've done that, hopefully what I just did will actually happen. We jump down this way, because then we'll be at this pole. If the camera would like to cooperate, that would be very nice. Get through. There we are. Now, what we have to do is actually go through this way, because if we go down below, it will give away our cover and they'll go into hiding. But if we come up this way, they've left the palace. Let's get the jump on them.
Setting your sights a little high, aren't you, boy? Back to your hole, street rat. I will not allow you to trouble the princess anymore.
Jasmine!
I'm so sorry, Aladdin.
Genie, help Jasmine, please.
One wish left. You're making this really easy, you know?
So sorry, boy. I'm afraid your second wish has been denied.
How did you lose that? You were holding it.
I'm sorry, Al.
Hey, you still got to fulfill the wish before you change. Finish your job.
And now, I bid you all farewell. Attack!
Well, I guess that's how the genie gets rubbed the wrong way. And I do not mean that in a sexual way. We've been left with an ambush of a boss, and we have been sealed in here. And I'm just counter-attacking like crazy right there, because I just couldn't land the hit. Every time you... This is the pot centipede. Every time you break one of his pots, more will spawn in to reform. But Jasmine keeps calling out for help. Am I actually going to kill him this quickly? I don't normally kill him this quick. My god, if I didn't heal there, I would have been dead. Yeah, wow, I killed him already. That's the quickest I've ever killed him. He normally takes way longer. Normally, he would bash his way to the other locations in the map. Like, of the, God, okay, I'm gonna have to pause. Good lord, I never killed the pot centipede that quickly. I need to gather my thoughts. Every time you take out one of his pots to form his body, another one spawns to take its place. You get 2 experience. Wait, as we saw on the screen there, we're getting 2 experience every time we defeated him. But we needed to kill either the butt or the head in order to do proper damage to the pot centipede. If you take too long to fight him in the first area, he will start bashing his way through the barricades, through the whole city of Agrabah. And they're all one massive map, as I already mentioned. This is like one of those times where it's all one full map with no loading transitions, because all the pots are already spawning in when needed, and they're part of the enemy model. Thing is, I killed him so quick that I couldn't even talk about that, and I've had to pause in order to do that, and I'd never kill him that bloody quick, because I always tech all the other pots that keep attacking me while I'm trying to attack the main body. That was so quick, that was ridiculous.
To the desert! Come on, let's move!
Yeah, I don't know if it's the HD version, but I've been recently noticing models that just freeze. I mean, Aladdin literally just stopped there. I mean, like, if you look at him now, he's kind of like breathing. Like an idle animation, as it were. You can see Sora breathing. He's moving. There's some form of motion there. He was motionless and not even blinking. Same was Jasmine when Jafar told Aladdin that he doesn't need to trouble the princess anymore when he's clearly causing the trouble. But I couldn't mention that because I had too many thoughts all at once. And before we even leave the area after beating a boss, Heartless immediately spawn in to ruin our day. Yeah, Heartless don't seem to get the message that, hey, we just beat a big bad. Give us a moment, please. We haven't recovered yet. Well, if I still have 1 HP, I'm going to die because of a cheap hit. And then I've got to do the boss again. Perhaps, if there wasn't a checkpoint. We're getting air soldiers in here, by the way, and why the hell are air soldiers here? I mean, considering that we're in a desert, being in full leather bodysuits doesn't exactly seem like a good time to me. Oh. Get down here. Oi. Mug? Yeah, I'll kill you one way or the other. I can't pick up the money, but unless it bounces, but there we go. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about as well, after doing all that, is that we got a new item, the Ray of Light. Now, this is awesome. Slightly raises HP and MP. Also enhances magic and summon power. No matter who it gets equipped to, the summon power still takes effect. So it's basically got the ability Cheer on there. It gives an attack multiplier to magic attacks. More HP and more magic. How could you go wrong? I'm just trying to think who I want to give it to. It doesn't give us AP, so that raises defense, but it also gives us resistance to dark and fire. So the Ray of Light's actually a downgrade for our defense, and we'll also lose our resistances. Donald, it would normally be the one for me to give. I mean, he doesn't really need strength. He'll lose only 1 point. His HP will stay the same, but he'll gain a magic point. So that's the most balanced. We get rid of the fire ring, he'll lose his resistance, lose a bit of defense, but he'll gain more HP in it and magic. Could give it to Goofy. Swap his Lazara ring out for it, because he doesn't really need the defense, because he's already quite defensive. Could use more magic for more attacks, but he doesn't really need the extra HP. This is actually kind of a hard decision for me to choose. But I think what I'm going to do is swap out the Brave Warrior for the Ray of Light, so he can have an extra point of magic. And, let's see here, Brave Warrior, HP and Strength, but not Defense. Strength, Defense, Max AP, I can't really do that unless I take something off, and that's also a downgrade entirely. Would like the extra health. Maybe swap you out for that, I don't know. I want to use the Brave Warrior. Or the Ray of Light. I mean, let me give him the Brave Warrior again, let me see here. Swap out the Inferno Band. We'd lose a bit of defense, but I would have more magic. That would be nice. I like to have extra magic. Can I deal with the lower defense? Not really. Oh, I hate these decisions. I think I'm going to leave it dequipped for now, because I would love the extra magic point, but right now I can't really equip it without compromising my defenses when we've been taking quite hefty whacks. Just for an extra cast of Cure. I can't really justify it. So we're going to leave that in our inventory for now, I feel. Unless I decide to equip it at a later point. Oh! I don't know how I took that, I was facing the wrong way. But yes, because of that boss battle, all of the barricades are now gone from Agrabah. Or they would have been, but, you know, I guess they've just been removed now. That dude just dropped a potion for us. We can actually farm them now. Of course, if you didn't have Cure, and you just, you know, didn't or don't use Cure, you would have to rely on potions, and it would be counterproductive. Like, why wouldn't you not use Cure? The camera keeps turning against my will. Alright, so, yeah, Aladdin told us to go to the desert. Let's give chase. We don't really need to go and heal, so we're just going to dodge everything here, excuse me, and we're just going to head on out. Now, you will actually need Aladdin once we get a little further forward. He will actually be required to be in the party. But we'll get into that in a bit. If you need to prepare, do so now or walk away to a save point. I feel like I'm okay with what we got for now. I should heal, but I know how to deal with this guy. A Cave of Wonders, but his eyes are steaming purple. That's not normal. And the rumbling was intense. You could actually feel it. The tiger head is being controlled by the Heartless. Crush the power of darkness. It's in his eyes! Because, you know, that's how he forms. Because the two scarab pieces form together and form his eyes. Easiest way to get to a fight in, which is not the intended way, but I like to do it. Wait until he actually dives into the ground. Or just keep mashing the jump button and you'll eventually be able to platform on him. Watch out for those shockwave attacks, because they can actually hurt like a bitch. So what I'm going to actually do to start this off, is I'm going to cast an arrow on myself. And when he's got his head in the ground, I don't normally, like, try to attack him. But that is the time that you should be attacking him when you're on the floor normally. But hey, now that we're up here, we can actually attack his eyes normally with air combos. And because we've got the extra defense from arrow, we're tanking the hits, which you can actually tech to do damage, but I'm doing tons of damage. And get up, Donald. Oh, there we go. I just teched him. And that made him go silly. He's trying to shake me off. No, you're not shaking me off today. That's one eye gone. And as you can see down below, Bandit Heartless are spawning continuously. So that's pretty much what your main enemies are going to be for this point. Donald, could you get up and actually do something? I don't want to be wasting all my cures on you. Yeah, I managed to get back up. This is the method I always do to take him out, but if you guys got a better way or use the intended methods, that's fine. Donald, could you please stop falling? God's sake. I mean, I wouldn't normally be curing him, but considering that he's taking out the riffraff down below. Riffraff, get it? Because that's actually a quote from the movie. What just happened there? It looked like he attacked his own teammate and just killed him. Okay, we're all getting a little bit weak now. Yo, what bugger this? I just wanted a magic point because I can't get back onto him for some reason. Right, can I do it now? At least Donald's lived for a bit. Why did Donald go into blue? He didn't take a hit, and I didn't press the triangle button. For some reason, I'm having a lot of trouble getting up here now. And he ain't coming down either. Whoa! I jumped inside him. I must have timed the jump perfectly. Can I please get up here? Why can't I not do this now? All of a sudden, the trick don't work, and yet I've done it many times already. Please stick your head into the floor. There. No. No, he's going to... No, he's not doing it. God's sake, he's got, like, no health left. Let me finish him off. Oh, boy. Okay, those two Heartless desire to be dicks. Could you please come down here? What the hell? He just keeps spitting out extra Heartless. I haven't hit that eye once, I don't feel. Right. There. Take that. Knock him back down with it. It didn't hit! Excuse me! That's how you normally get him down. I believe. Maybe it is random. I don't normally do it the random way. Okay, now he's come down. Get him, guys. I've had enough of this already. This is taking way longer than it needed to, because I just couldn't seem to platform up his neck again. Donald, you had magic. Use it on yourself. He's actually up with me. Hit him! There you go, Donald helped. I learnt guard, by the way, and Donald got a strength up. Actually, I think we got a HP up as well. Yeah, we did. So we got 2 HP ups pretty quickly there. But we just learnt an amazing ability, which could have actually been useful in that battle. So maybe it would have been better if I did hold off for a bit. Let's dequip the combo pluses, because we've now got guard. Guard against enemy attacks by pressing the square button. So instead of timing a swing to parry or tech attacks, you can now just stand still and press square. And you'll do that. During that animation, while the keyblade's in front of you, you block every attack in your way that's coming towards you. Expert use of this can be really helpful. Of course, attacking is a little bit faster and a bit more reach, but if you can time the block, it can last a bit. And, well, if you have both dodge roll and guard on, all you got to do is move in order to use dodge roll. Yeah, that shouldn't have taken that long. For some reason, I just couldn't jump up the side of his neck like I did earlier in that battle. There's a white trinity here. We can't mess with that yet. More Heartless yet again. Never ends, does it? Oh, there we are. Let me finish my combo, you douche. You're not going to interrupt me today. I need to get out of here because that boulder's going to come out of that little segment and bowl me over like Indiana Jones. And yeah, the King of Wonders looks very different than what we thought it would look like. Kind of strange that. Why is the camera just doing 360s without me telling it to? That's really annoying. There are holes everywhere, so we don't want to fall down. Oh no, it wasn't HP that we got, it was MP, because we got an additional block. I've got 4 blocks now. Like I said, I'm not paying attention to the level ups when I get them, because I'm already talking about something, and I want to finish that thought off before bringing up the level ups, and if I don't see them quick enough, I might mistake them for something else, so it's like... Another reason why I'm not calling out the world party member level ups, because since Aladdin's been leveling up, Tarzan's been leveling up. And if you do not see their level ups on screen, they're still actually getting those level ups off screen. Like if we entered this area at a lower level, Aladdin will probably be at a lower level. Everyone levels up in unison. In terms of experience gain. Everyone gains experience even if you're not in, you know, in the party. Yeah, I want to heal myself. I was about to say, do I need to heal Donald? But no, that's not what I'm healing. There we are. Thank you. Let's open up this chest. Got a mega refill. We haven't actually found any Dalmatians in this level yet. Can we get up there? No. That's actually too big of a jump. Well, we're going to have to come back and get that once we can get that Trinity. And remember when I said that you actually need Aladdin to do stuff? Well, if we fall down or take this elevator down, Aladdin is the only one who can actually... Well, I say Aladdin. It's more like Abu is the only one who can interact with these gems. Remember in the movie, he touches it and things happen? Well, they kind of implemented that into... Well, I say puzzles, but it's more like just have Aladdin hit the switch and there you go. With Abu. But hey, we do have a lot of stuff down here. We have a lot of chests that we can go loot. I mean, it is the Cave of Wonders, so it would be treasure. But hey, we're not actually going to get eaten alive while doing so, and we just got a Thunder Ring for that. I think that's the first one we've got. Because for some reason, the rules are different. I pressed jump. What was that? Actually, I don't think I can reach this one right now. I almost did. Maybe if I do that a little bit better. There we go. I needed that extra lunge from the attack in order to make that. Get Mithril early. Nice. And you can actually swim through. I wasn't actually trying to, but the momentum pushed me through. I mean, I guess that means I can just grab more, and the save point is there, which is what I wanted to get to. But yeah, you swim up through these, I've got a torn page right there. You swim up those waterfalls, and you can go to other areas down here. And, you know, if you go to other areas above and you fall down below, you'll be in other areas as well. So there's a lot of stuff that we can do around here. But I actually want to actually go back to where we actually activated that switch before we forget proper. Can swim right under here. No, we can't. Interesting. Does that mean I can't actually go back that way? I'm pretty sure if I time the attack. There we go. I'm gonna break your level. Even though it's not really breaking, I just have to go around a different way. I want to go through here at least. Like I said, I unintentionally went into that location by swimming up the waterfall. But hey, tap that. Get a Meteor G. Swim up here, which looks very weird, especially when Aladdin's knees clip. Call for a boot. Hit this switch. Get that chest, lower the wall, and we can get back to where we just were. Which is why I wanted to do this before I finished off. And another Protera Chain. We're getting a lot of them. I mean, we're getting a lot of items, including from enemies, so... yeah, you shouldn't really be struggling if you're going for every chest, and even then, you do need a little bit more training. Just go grind to the Colosseum, I guess. But I think I'm going to end it off there. So, in the next episode, guys, we continue delving into the Cave of Wonders. Considering that it was being possessed by darkness and spitting out Heartless, Jafar must have fled here with Genie's help, since he must have remembered where the keyhole is, and he's leading him towards it, because, you know, Jafar can wish it. So with that, we're going to go rescue Jasmine, find the keyhole, get back Genie, and seal that damn thing. See you guys then.
Genie, help Jasmine, please.
One wish left. You're making this really easy, you know?
So sorry, boy. I'm afraid your second wish has been denied.
Huh?